we get sun kissed, all that shit, and we get everything, no matter how long we really out there. Unless your body filled with chemicals, wrinkling, having skin cancer issues, all of that. So just looking at that, none of us created that, but that's life and existence itself. Or like it's supposed to be here and sustain and live by being here for longer. So then you look at that, you start kind of piecing it together with the other stuff, with the way that we would perceive information versus the way that person may process information, down to energy from the sun. You know, it's everything, how it processes, absorb all of life. So when it comes to the Dogon, what is not understood is spirit. We are nature walking around, manifested itself. Thousands of people, our ancestors, all of them compacted into one person, like one little memory card. And if we reproduce, we pass that on. You know, we did our time and we were on the memory card what we did in our life, and then we pass those things on to the next one. So when it comes to seeing the stars, they have an understanding of self and stuff. I mean, and be able to go inside, and then they get information from spirit. They can go and travel. They can separate their energy. They can do so.
Yeah, that's true. I understand that. And do you also know about there was someone that went to different African countries, and they found out that the binary code
Ifa
is weaving in like villages and artifacts, and then he went to like the source of where they taught the binary code.
Oh yes, the study of Fa. If anybody wanted to research, it's Afa or Ifa. There's three names. The study.
No, I'm talking about the study of it.
The I Ching and all that.
Villages in Africa that are built. The villages and also the things that they are built on the binary code, and they would teach the kids binary code from the age of like 8 or 9.
That's facts.
The more they would learn the binary code to create artifacts and architecture.
Yep, they still do it now, and it's tradition. So, you know, depends on if you're Eve or if you're Libyo in Nigeria, if you're from Togo, if you're from Benin, Yufon. You know, you can be from different tribes, but what's to be understood is the language. Is like, it's called voodoo because voodoo itself means to free the people or to free the community, like linguistically, or spirit. You know, just how we say spirit all the time, that's what the word means itself. So it's like within that, voodoo is life itself, not just on earth, but in the cosmos. When you live after you pass, it's that ancient Kemetic practice that's been passed down. And the tribes that are in West Africa now are the descendants who migrated over. You know, they're all that they teach. And think about it, bro. If you looked in the Bible, right, they use priest, minister, like we use pastor, pastor, minister, preacher, all these terms, but no one's really a priest, right? The only priest that we think of is the Catholic Church, because words are important. There's a specific verse in the Bible, Leviticus 1, the burnt offering, right? And they're talking about a specific, take your offering to the priest, and they do a specific thing. No other religion you see on earth does this thing that it says in the Bible, but in African original traditional systems, in voodoo. You know, they're talking about if the offering to the Lord is a burnt offering of birds, you are to offer a dove or a young pigeon. The priest shall bring it to the altar, wring off the head, and burn it on the altar. Its blood shall be drained out on the side of the altar. He is to remove the crop and the feathers and throw them down east of the altar where the ashes are. He shall tear it open by the wings, not dividing it completely. And then the priest shall burn it on traditions. It is that binary code, like in the Matrix. I guess your life.
No, I'm not talking about binary code. I'm not talking about a language. I'm talking about an exact copy of the same code that we use to program.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. It comes from
zeros and ones. It's not,
yeah, they're called.
That's a binary code.
Yeah, that's it. Facts. Both of y'all right.
They're called Odus. In Nigeria, they may call them Odus. In Ghana, in the Ebe people, they call them Poli. It's spelled K-P-O-L-I. It's a binary code that it's such a long explanation, but yes, it's in Ifa divination. And I have an article in front of me that you can type in on Google called A Comparative Study on Ifa Divination and Computer Science. It's where they got into understanding. Yeah, I've seen it. Literally from us. They copy, like the engine of a car after your stomach, the speaker from your ear, the camera after your eye, the goddamn operating system of the computer from your brain template, the microphone from your mouth. Like, it's all from the study of human beings. The plane is modeled after the bird. Like, all they do is look at nature. And that's what all we mostly not doing, for real. And they're using the things that they were taught long ago from us and mastering them and having time to do it and using it in their own nature and way. Not that all white people have, I guess, I want to say deficiency, from the sun, from the earth atmosphere. And so this behavior has been prevalent since we've... Damn, everybody quiet here.
Absorbing. That's what the fuck I'm doing. You got me over here about 30 tabs open looking for fucking books and shit.
Yeah,
I just got no words, so I'm listening, but yeah, keep talking.
But yeah, bro, the codes, like, you can tell, like, I'm looking at the shit, and they're called punches, just like binary with the zeros and ones. Like what Neo's doing in the Matrix when he's moving around the numbers and shit. That goes back, that's symbolic of African spirituality and what they're doing. If you want, that's symbolic of African spirituality and what they're doing. If you want a reference for YouTube to look at, you can type in, I think they've made simple videos because there's so much layers to this shit, y'all. But like, just for a basic introduction, Ifa divination, this IFA divination.
I just told y'all about them symbols. Subconscious. That's how you program it.
So hold on, let me...
I want to speak on serious.
It's practiced among Yoruba communities and by the African diaspora in the Americas and the Caribbean. The word Ifa refers to the mystical figure Ifa or Ogunmila, regarded by the Yoruba as the deity of wisdom and intellectual development. In contrast, the Ifa does not rely on a person having a rational powers. System of signs that are interpreted by a diviner. Priest or Babalawo, literally the priest's father.
It actually means the father of mysteries. But they're talking about just, it'll show like how it's in numbers, binary code. The ones and the two they put down in Ifa are like ones and zeros. So this is what we were using, what our ancestors were using. Over 10,000 years old. And the whole point of something called Sankofa, which is a tree word from go back and get it. Go back and fetch it. Because our people knew that we would go through something like and be lost and trying to find ourselves. So they had to leave symbols and concepts around us, to remember ourselves by it and go back and fetch it. Sankofa. And that's a movie if y'all haven't seen it. And I can email that to everybody. I know the director, Mr. Ali Giramai, and I've been recently sending it out so all Black people can have a chance to see it and just asking to donate for his work because he's an independent filmmaker. And they suppressed the fuck out of that shit. Just like if y'all know the spook who sat next to the door, like they did.
On my grandpa.
Yeah, just text you the little info to donate and pay that much money. It's just $10. So you can just goddamn cash that shit or even if you don't, let me know because he knows now. It's not just me doing this shit. So he's having me take account of everybody who is and it's helping him fund his next film on the Maroons. He's working on the film now on the Maroons. So that's what we got the fuck going on. So please hit me up on Instagram, message me, DM me, and then I can send you the MP4. So I'm at the computer right now and I can just send that shit out. And I just need the emails and then I send the little cash app and you put hashtag #Sankofa film. But this shit is stupid important. And please, when y'all do get it, share it around. You don't got to keep charging whatever, but share it around. Watch it with as many of your folks as you can because it's going to tap into something. Imagery and audio-wise. It's very deep.
Well, Justin, thanks for dropping knowledge. I have to leave because it's I'm in another time zone here in Europe, but we'll definitely stay connected.
Hey, brother, before you leave,
me up how you want to be connected.
Hey, brother, before you leave, I don't mean to cut y'all off. I want to give you this information. I know you asked about it. So Sirius is the sky, right? It's called the North Star, the Dog Star.
Yeah.
It's called the feminine star. It sits in the constellation of Canis Major, right? And so Sirius is also called the Dog Star for a reason. It's in the symbol of a dog, right?
Yeah.
And so it sits right at the throat, the neck, right? So Sirius is the brightest star in the sky because they saying that that's the Dogon say that that's the star that that caused the Big Bang star. It's actually the twin star of our few thousand years. It's been growing away. I think about 12,000 years because it's in a 24,000 year, almost a 25,000 year cycle. Without, so they rotating together. It's a binary system that we are. This is the male star.
Could you slow down a little? Could you slow down a little so I can get it better?
I say that's the feminine star. Our star is the male star. Our star is the around Sirius. It also has a black hole that the Dogon did. And this black hole, I think it's Sirius C. That's what they call it. They say it's the heaviest thing in the universe. Don't nothing weigh more than what it weighs. But they also says that that's where our souls actually come from, pass through our zodiac or our constellation, then come down here. And whatever season that's in the zodiac, by that, because these stars, these suns is energy, and you come down here, they programs you because our zodiac is just a clock too. I mean, our constellation, the 12 zodiacs, that's a clock too. And so what it does when you're through there, it actually picks up the energy that's in season. We was talking about this morning in the group. I think he was sleep scamming. But so as your soul comes down here, you become a Capricorn because you're in the season of Capricorn or the month of Capricorn. But these clocks is programming your personalities everywhere that certain stars like the zodiac, people do astrology, astronomy, and astrology. These stars, these suns, the moon, and all that there, it determines on your personality when you get here. It's programming you. You know what I'm saying? Through these different energies that your soul come down here. So what Sirius?
So if I understand, you mean like that's like the source is like then programmed here.
Right, but your soul is in
like personality or stuff like that.
Yes. So you come down here, you carry Taurus energy.
A, B, and C. There's so many different constellations, innumerable to count.
Right. It is, but the thing about it is that when we look out there, we thinking that we're looking at the actual, you know, the stars and the sky or whatever the hell. But you actually looking at a copy of your brain because these are number atoms, protons, neutrons are circulating around each other just like in an atom. So this is you. You are it. You program it with the thoughts. And I ain't gonna say too much more.
So you mean like the B and C constellation, that is like the source code of on an atomic level what we are made of?
No, basically we're all connected to a star. In the heavens, we all have our own star, and that is also a part of the original tradition.
What the heck?
Like, we all have our own star in the constellations up above.
You are a star.
Specifically, is that Sirius B is where our inception is happening from what he's saying.
Please. Let him explain what he means.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. He just giving you a little more detail. That's pretty much what I said, though. But what I'm saying is also like in astrology, it's telling you.
Explain what you mean. He's out or something, I think.
No,
maybe he got a call.
No, I didn't get a.
Yeah, maybe you got a call.
Oh no, my bad. I muted the mic. My bad.
I'll stay connected with him, and you're back.
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. But what I'm saying is that when your soul comes from that black hole that's around Sirius, that feminine star, that womb, you know what I'm saying? That's where your soul comes from. And as it passes through the constellation, it picks up the different energies depending on what planets are located when you down here. But just like the brother was saying, or the king was saying, you are a star. You are a star. Use your energy down here. We think we humans, but we actually souls that's infinite. And that's why they say Lucifer got kicked out of heaven, because why you send these unlimited souls down here and trap them in human bodies and give them certain limits and this and that, make it where they got to kill stuff to eat, to live, and this and that. Hey, it's some deep shit, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I got a Facebook group. It's a private group. It's called Conscious News Network #2. And I can add y'all, man. I got so many books in that shit on a whole lot of shit, all that type of shit. So if y'all want to get on that,
just send me the link because I already made an art piece of a human made only out of stars. So that really speaks to me. Mm-hmm. I already made a couple of art pieces like that.
Well, look, start looking at MAWUESE. Esse is your personal star or your personal God.
Say that again, slowly.
MAWU.
MAWU.
ESE. Space. It's space ESE.
ESE.
Mau Esse, the God's destiny, your own personal star. And I'll just send you. I think I followed you on the gram, so I'll send you that. And one more thing on YouTube, you can just look is IFA Mathematics and Quantum Computing from a channel called African Creation Energy. It's a really good channel just to make these things kind of basic and comprehensive.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I would say on my Instagram page, because the Instagram page that you're linked to now that's for my fashion clothing art, and I also filmed the art in augmented reality and VR. So I would like you, especially the two people that spoke, I would like them to put that out for me, please, so that they can give. Did you do that?
I missed that last part, bro.
Well, the last part I said I would, and I can't speak out your name, Khalid at the top, one of the moderators, and also the other people that check it out, and the people that spoke and might be interested in it to drop their knowledge on that art and the vision that I made. So that would be very appreciated.
Oh, you said you want a critique on the piece?
No, not a critique, because I just make it out of my. It's not like I need to know if it's good or bad. I just want to know what you're feeling. You know, that's what art is about. When you listen to music, it's not like, oh, I want to know if it's good or bad, because I can't change what's in my mind and in my heart. And when I pour it out, I can't change that. I can't reverse that. So I just.
So you mind sending us the link?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just DM it, and then I can check because kind of balancing a few things right now. So I'll definitely get that DM when we hop off here because I'm about to get off a few things right now.
Okay, I'm gonna get up now because it's real late here, and I gotta use my mind. Okay, well, it was nice dropping it for everybody, and it was very, very refreshing, and also love it. So we'll stay in touch, everybody. Have a good day. It's nice having me here. Bye bye. All right, bro.
Later, love. Bye, bro.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hey, PTR, I just went on Instagram and sent his picture as he was just talking. He was just talking about a picture of a lady with the stars and stuff.
I like that picture.
PTR it, I want to see, but I'm driving.
That's how shit be lining up.
You drive, Maya?
Me, Mike, you drive. Yes, I freaking drive.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, that shit dope.
Hey, Mike. Hey, so what time we going to hit the color watch party, though?
Just talking about that video.
I was just looking through it back a little bit. I'm not home.
Guerrilla warfare.
I'm trying to find out what we doing, man. It is Friday. We get that.
You gotta figure out. Let's watch that subversion thing that the dude was talking about, Justin.
Huh?
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, like I like more stuff like that for myself. So
Hey, come on, man.
Because I put stuff better when I don't have. Maya, text me what you talking about.
Fast, bro. I want to watch that by myself.
For example, Hidden Colors. I don't even like watching Hidden Colors with y'all. Myself, but it's like shit, I can process it better.
Yeah. That's the reason why I be. That's the reason why I be pausing it, but I pause it. I don't be saying. You get sitting there like.
I be mad. I be talking when you pausing it like, yeah, you basically like gotta sit it. That's the
understanding what the fuck you looking at. Be like that. That Denzel movie came out.
Denzel?
What you say?
The new Denzel movie came out today.
Oh yeah, that's
what movie is that?
It's called Littlest Things. It's on HBO.
Dang, you got paid for the HBO.
I mean, you a call. No, wait, HBO for Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Hulu. You can get Hulu for $2.
Yeah.
Gets Pussycats though. That shit crazy.
But yeah, the Pussycat joint. I'm gonna check that out.
What you playing today, Scam?
You said what, bro?
What you playing today?
You said what I'm playing?
What movie?
Yeah, the movie playing.
We usually just watch Hidden Colors on Friday.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, let's watch Hidden Colors.
We on part 4 now.
What's that
You
about?
know that kind of like if you came, but you never fucking come.
I told you.
I be coming like I came the last time.
Coming here and they be like, something like, bro, y'all gotta come to the watch parties, but y'all don't be knowing.
That's why I hate that shit. They be just coming in. They always want to come here to argue with a motherfucker, but they want to come in for the education and shit. They get some knowledge.
They don't want to come in for the facts.
You saw how when Justin started spitting facts and shit, motherfuckers want to start leaving. Oh, this ain't my talk. What the fuck it is? Open up.
Everybody left.
Bro. They only be here. They only be here for the controversy.
They only come in to get their 2 cents. Then they leave.
Yeah.
And then that's why I get mad, bro. I get mad as fuck when they be like, you got I want to come in the conversation. The conversations like this don't get us no.
That shit dumbass stuff.
We talk about that shit 24/7. Like,
I'm finna close the room down to get rid of the title and shit. Pop over the next room. I'm gonna close this room down. All right. Hey, what's the? Just gonna see us just pop over.